Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been almost 4 years since I've done the sprinkler video of my grandparents' system. So today we're gonna be doing another video. It's about time. So we're gonna start with zone 1. It goes in the backyard, remember. Let's start with the front yard though. Here they are. So I'll show you which ones have changed. We got a couple broken ones still too though. So that one in the corner's been replaced. It's a Rainbird 1804 with a 90-degree NPR nozzle. This one's still pretty much the same. It's clogged nozzle, we need to fix that. Those two have been replaced. That one right there is another Rainbird 1804 with a 10-foot van nozzle. And that one's another 1804 with a 15-foot van nozzle. The one right here wasn't popping up and it was not spraying properly. The one over there was geyser, so we had to replace that one too. And then there's that one right there that's also kind of clogged. Kind of right there. That's a Toro one that needs fixed. Let's go to this one. This one's been still the same. We've been starting to use new nozzles, Hunter Pro adjustable nozzles, and they've been working really good. I'll show you it. It needs adjusted spring in the truck, but we'll do it another time. And this one's a Rainbird 1804. That's also a 1804 right there, 1800 series. This one's got a van nozzle, 10-foot. The van nozzles are adjustable, by the way. And this one's, you might remember last video, this one wasn't spraying well. We've gotten a new nozzle for it, but this is an 8-foot nozzle. We're gonna switch it probably to a 10-footer eventually. So, that's this part. Let's go to the backyard now. So, the backyard, there's one that it needs fixed still. It's actually got a geyser. We're gonna have to fix it eventually, but it'll be another time. We're not full geyser, but it's like leaking. So this one's the same still. You remember that one is a fairly new head at the time, still the same. That one's the same, and then this one got a leak. And there's also a 5000 Rainbird 5000 right next to it, and I'll tell you the story about that once we do zone 8. But yeah, it's got a bit of a leak. I think we accidentally hit it when we were doing it, but we'll fix that eventually too. This one's a Toro. That's a Rainbird 18-foot adjustable nozzle on a 1800 body, 4-inch. And these ones are both 1800s. This one's a 4-inch one's this is 180-degree NPR and 90-degree NPR. Okay, we're gonna do zone 2 now. And that one's also got changed. We've also changed some stuff on that one too. I guess we could I'm gonna show you one thing we do when we have broken heads that me and my grandpa like to do. So we got these little Home Depot flags, and so generally when there's a broken one, we place a flag next to it to know which ones to do. So we're gonna put that right here. Okay, now on to zone 2. Okay, so I'm gonna see, we turn it to off, and now we turn it to 2. Water that. Now we're watering zone 2. Okay. Okay, it's turning on now. Okay, let's start with the strip first. So, this one's the same, still a Rainbird head. This one's the same Orbit one, but it's actually got a new nozzle. It's a Hunter Pro adjustable nozzle, 10-footer. So we've been so this neighborhood actually has low pressure, so that's why these don't pop up very well. See, this one's also a newer head from last year. And then, yeah, these are both 1800s, 8-foot adjustable and 10-footer adjustable Rainbird. This one's still that Toro head, same as this one. Yeah, this is a 12 footer, I believe. Yeah, it's a 12 footer. Now here's another new one right here. A Hunter adjustable nozzle 10 footer. I think this was all the year or two ago that me and my grandpa did. And me and my grandpa, we did this one just yesterday. It used to be it's still a Sure Pop body, but we had to replaced the van nozzle because over the winter it got broken and it shot up in the air. So we switched it to a 12 footer Hunter Pro adjustable. This one's the same. You might remember in my last video when this head was brand new at the time. Then there's these two Toros. That's a Toro. Now, do you see that one with the yellow flag? That's the one we're gonna have to fix. The nozzle. It's a Toro head. When it's a Toro head that's broken, we just switch to Rainbird or Hunter. And the other two heads is that one right there is a new one, a Rainbird head, and then that one's a Rainbird also. That got installed by the sprinkler guy the other year. So now we're on to Zone 3. Zone 3's got a couple new heads. I'll say it one more time. So the problem we're having with the system is because they've been building new houses up the road. They've been very limited of water pressure, and so we've been having water pressure issues that make the pressure very low. And so we're gonna have to figure stuff out. I think the heads are good for now, but if the pressure drops more, then we might have to switch to rotors. But that'll be in like a couple years if it gets worse. See, so click that. Go to off, and then now we're on to Zone 3. And this one also runs in the backyard and front yard. Okay, let's start at the front yard first, and then we'll head to the backyard next. So yeah, here it is, the watered area. Here I'll give you some close-ups to some of the heads in here. So one of the heads that got switched out, was over right here. And that's now a Rainbird. And then there's a Rainbird head down there. Then this is the broken one that's not spraying anymore. Okay, I'll show you Zone 3. So here's Zone 3. So most of these have been the same except for, I'd say, one or two of them. At least for the front part. So that's a Toro. That one's a Rainbird 1800 with the NPR nozzle. That's a 1800. I think it's a 12-footer adjustable. Not 12-foot adjustable. It's a 12-foot fixed arc 360 nozzle. That one's another 1800 right there. This one's a Toro head, and then we'll get closer. This one right there, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of buried, but it's a Toro head. And then there's a Orbit head with a Rainbird nozzle and a 180-degree NPR, and that's a 1804 with the NPR nozzle. Now that one's a new one right there. There used to be a Toro head, but it wouldn't pop up. It's kind of buried in a little. Okay, let's go to the backyard now. I'll show you a couple of heads, real quick. See you somewhere in here. I can't remember what one. It was a Toro Super 700 that we had replaced, and then also in Zone 8 we had replaced the Orbit Voyager 2 first generation with the old cap. I'll tell you about those later in a minute, though. Okay, so I'll show you some heads. This is a Rainbird one right there. Here's this Rainbird. And here's that one right here. Wherever it's at, it's kind of buried. So yeah, this is zone 5, and against the fence is zone 6, zone 7 area. So here's what we got. That one, new nozzles. The old nozzle was broken. We replaced the nozzle last year, and it's once again clogged nozzle. That'll get fixed eventually. I'll use the air conditioner. It's can't tell what brand it is. Does it say? Somewhere it says. Anyways, this one's another Toro head right here, original to the system. Now that's a Rainbird one. The pressure issues make these ones not pop up. We'll pop this one up though. That's another Rainbird one. That one used to be a Rainbird originally before that, but it started leaking, so we replaced it. And then that's a Rainbird. These are 1800, 1800. That one's a Rainbird Sure Pop, and those Sure Pops, they've been starting to die out. They leak a lot, so we've had to replace quite a bit. By the way, all the Toro ones are the Toro 570 series ones. This one's also 1800. I guarantee you, any head that is a Rainbird is not original to the system. All the original stuff are Toros. I think Toro Super 700s and Toro 570 series. They're all run. On to zone 4 now. Oh. Okay. Off and then zone 4 and run. Oh, whoops. That was a little hard. Anyways, zone 4, I think a couple heads have been changed. Not all of them, but some. I'll show you what the original 570s look like. So this is a second generation ones. These most of the system's second generation 570s. There's some of the third generation scattered around. So this one's a Rainbird head. It's got a leak maybe. I'm not for sure. That's another one we're having issues with. The nozzle's kind of clogged. We're just gonna probably switch to a Rainbird though. This one's another Rainbird. Both 1800s with the fixed arc nozzles. 1800 with a van nozzle. Let's see, that's a Rainbird 1800 with an MPR 360. Rainbird 1800 with a 180 degree. Sorry, not a 180 degree. A 12-foot van nozzle, the variable arc nozzle. This is a Toro one. This one's different. This is the third generation Toros. The ones you see now. It's a somewhat different looking cap than the one over there that I showed. Another Toro one, and then this one's a Rainbird. The nozzle's kind of clogged. There's a couple clogged nozzles. They'll get fixed someday. This one's a Rainbird 1803 with a U-series nozzle. As you can tell, it's kind of got that water spraying underneath it. The U-series nozzles are good. It's fixed arc, but spray water better. This one's a van nozzle. I'll show you it up close. See if you might unclog it. It's clogged. We'll fix that eventually. Okay, now to zone 5. I'll show it one more time. Here's zone 1 section. So zone 5's the backyard one. It's a pop-up sprays in backyard. See, it's from close up. One starting up. This one's a Rainbird 1800. No, sorry, not 1800. It's a Rainbird Sure Pop with a NPR nozzle. It's got a bit of a leak, but we'll fix that one down the line someday in the future. See, this one right here should pop up in a sec. There's one that should have been popping up by now. That's odd. There's something wrong with it. Popped up yesterday, I know. There we go. It was stuck. This is the other Sure Pop that has a leak too. Sure Pops, I wouldn't recommend them. They only found at Lowe's and Home Depot and they leak easily. That one's also another new head, newer one. Rainbird 1800 with a 360 10-footer NPR nozzle. That one's clogged nozzle. That'll be fixed eventually. That one's, I believe, a 8-footer He-Van nozzle. The He-Van nozzles are the regular, like a van nozzle, but they're like, the He-Van nozzles have streams that kind of help direct the water. I'll show you one in a sec. That one's a new one also. Most of these Toros we've replaced is because they either wouldn't spray or they wouldn't pop up. See, that one's another Toro head that's gonna get fixed eventually too. Then this one's a new one also. It's a Rainbird 1800 with a 12-footer van nozzle. And then we've got these two. This one's a van nozzle, 15-footer adjustable van with on a Eritreal body. I looked at it. It was an Eritreal body, so I thought that was interesting. Then this one's a 1800 with a 10-footer van nozzle. Okay, on the Zone 6 now. Zone 6 is this back fence and two 360 heads. Oh, the He-Van nozzle. This is the He-Van right there. See, let's go around. So you notice kind of there's little streams. That's how a He-Van nozzle works. Compared to a regular van, it doesn't have that. Okay, Zone 6. Well, let's move this out of the way. It's an adapter, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. Okay, Zone 6 is turning on right now. Let's see, so there's a bunch of them on the fence and two 360s. Let's start, I think almost all of these are Toros. Toro one right there. All 570s with, I think, 12-footer nozzles, maybe some 15-foots in there. See, I can zoom in a little. So, all these ones against the fence are Toros. Except for, these two 360 head. These ones are both Rainbird Sure Pops with NPR, 15-foot NPR 360-degree nozzles. And Zone 7 is going to come on next. I'll show you the heads. So this is Zone 6. I'll show you the Zone 7 heads before I turn them on so I can show you up close what they look like. So this is a Toro Super 700, original to the system, I believe. We've got the 2009. By the way, all the Toros most of them are 1994. 2019 Rainbird 5000. And then the last of its design, actually, a Rainbird 42SA Plus, the last of the old canister. So this is it right here. It's the last of that canister with that style right there before switching. 2000. This was installed, I think, early 2013. And then the other one was a Rainbird 5000 over 2017 or 2018 Rainbird 5000. Here, I'll show you one of these heads. Okay, now we're on to... Let's go to turn on the Zone 7 rotors real quick. Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, now we're on to Zone 7. Okay, let's go turn Zone 7 on right now. There's 8 zones total, by the ways. Okay, now we're on to Zone 7. In Zone 7, I don't think we've replaced any of the heads recently. These says that's pretty much the same heads as last time I did a video of them. They shoot pretty good. I think that one might be a low angle nozzle, or it's been decreased. That 42SA shoots high and far. And that's the 5000. So 2019, 2018, 2017, 2012, or 2013. And this one is about to squirt me. And then the Toro Super 700, I assume, is 1994. Okay, I'll go get a good view of it real quick. There it is, right there. Okay, and now Zone 8, we've actually changed quite a bit of the rotors out. At least about 3 of them. So after Zone 8, so Zone 8, and then that's the last. That's actually the last zone. Zone 8. So we'll turn that one on now. Turn off Zone 7. Turn on Zone 8. Zone 8 turning on. So this is a brand new 5000. So what happened, there's a Toro Super 700 here originally, and it stopped rotating, so we changed it out. So this is a brand new one with its signature rain curtain nozzle technology. I personally say Rainbird 5000s, or just Rainbird rotors, are the best overall. I'd say second place to go to probably PGP Hunter, PGP Ultras, or i20s, but definitely like the 5000s because of the rain curtain technology. They work really good. So this one's a brand new one we installed yesterday. This one's almost the same 42SA plus rotor, but we replaced the 3-gallon nozzle with a 4-gallon. This one's I looked at it. It looked around 2007 to 2009 is when this one was made. I could tell by looking at the cap of it. And then that one's a brand new Rainbird 5000. Well, not brand new. It was installed about almost 2 years ago. It used to be so that one used to be an Orbit head. Orbit, I believe it was a Eclipse was the model. Orbit Eclipse rotor got replaced with the 5000. The Orbit one wasn't really working very well. It was leaking, and it was not spraying very well either. Didn't have the nozzle. The screw was missing. That didn't have any nozzles. Okay, and then the next one is another new 5000 on the big one, the tower head. It's the one right there. We installed that one last year. And that was that Orbit Voyager 2 rotor I showed you earlier. That was what used to be there, and we replaced it because we didn't have any nozzles for it, and we already had a spare head. And then that's right. Let's see, one sec. That's a Toro Super 700 right there. And then there's another Toro Super 700 right there in the rocks. So I'll show you how I can tell how old this head is. Let's go turn it off, and I'll give you some close-ups to all these heads once I turn them off. I'd say Rainbirds are the best brands. I'll try to do a video sometime about some of the best rotor heads. I did one years ago, but it's kind of a crappy video, so I'll do another one. Okay. So I'm surprised there's not a head in the corner right there. Actually, there's never one installed, but yeah. Anyway, so there's the Toro Super 700 was right here. And then this is the brand new 5000 that was installed last year. It's got a 3-gallon per minute nozzle installed currently. And then we'll go show you the other Toro Super 700 over here. It's right here. And then I'll go show you the 5000, the new 5000 from last year. Maybe it was 2 years ago, I can't remember. Either a year or two ago we installed that one right here. And then I'll go show you the 42SA. 42SA Plus. I don't mean to get you guys confused. The 42SAs from like the early 2000s, the first generation ones. So, let's find it. So, you might notice it's kind of dirty. I'll make sure to get some of the dirt off of it. You see that little screw hole? One sec. So anyways, on old heads, they had those little screw holes that you'd be able to fit screws in them, like a spare screw. And that was from 2007 to 2009, at least for this one. I think they had them in the early 2000s and late 90s, but that was the first gen. The second generation ones were 2007, 2009 had that screw hole. See, I'll try to. There we go. That hole right there is a screw hole. So that's how I could tell. That's how I know it's an older head. Well, thank you guys for watching. That's pretty much it for this video. I've been so glad to do an update video of the system. I'll try to do another one real soon. So bye guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've been trying to do some more videos this year because I haven't been very active. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.